What's up everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica. If you're new here, I talk about all things fashion, styling, and sustainability. And for today's video, it is the start of my made-to-order production. So if you don't know about me, my brand, I have a brand called Vaed by Veronica Arroyo, and I'm a slow fashion sustainable brand, and I had started it in June of 2020. So at first I was mostly just doing one-of-a-kind pieces, and I was also selling thrifted items. January of 2021, I moved to Puerto Rico, and my brand was very slow. It was just me, and I really wasn't making too much or selling many items. So in March of 2021, I dropped my first mini collection, and it consisted of 4 pieces, 2 dresses, and 2 tops. And it was very successful. I had been growing a lot on my social medias, especially on my TikTok, so I was starting to get a lot more exposure. And so I was opening my shop every other Sunday, and I would accept as many orders as I could make in 2 weeks. And I quickly realized that that was extremely overwhelming, that I could not do it all by myself. So instead of 4 pieces, I'm just doing 2 pieces, basically like a matching set. I'm gonna take you guys on my entire journey for this little mini collection. I'm gonna share with you all my tips, all my tricks. I'm gonna give you guys some advice. So I hope you guys enjoy, and you will subscribe and follow along on this journey. And now we're gonna flash back to the day that I actually started working on this collection, because I have to redo this intro because I talk too much. So let's get back to that. First things first, we have to come up with the design. Like, what are we making? So I already know what I'm making, but I'm gonna take you guys through the process of like how I came up with it and my inspiration and everything. So I have been really wanting to make like a vest and pantsuit set for like 2 years. I had made like a matching suit and like pants set for my final collection for school, and that's when I finally learned how to pattern suits and everything. But I've always like loved them. Because for made to order, I like to keep my designs simple. I like to keep them simple so that I can actually make them with time and be able to make multiples of it. Like, the more intricate your design, the more time consuming it takes, the more you have to charge, the more, you know. Yeah, so I just keep them simple so that I can accept more, I can make them quicker. And so for this piece, I decided that I just want to do a vest and some pleated trousers. I love that look. I wear that consistently, like myself. Like, I love wearing this vest, this hat that I have, this jean vest, and I had actually altered it to fit me because it was a medium. But I wear that vest so much, and I wear it with everything. I layer with things. I wear it just by itself with like trousers. Like, that has been my go-to for like the past 2 years. And honestly, I just want to make it for y'all so you can have it. And it's something that is so timeless. Like, I love creating timeless pieces and things that you can wear in multiple different ways, that you can style it in multiple ways. I want to make pieces that are versatile. So this is another vest that I have that I recently altered. It's in my alteration video. And this is also a great example of what I want to make. The thing is with this one, it has no darts at all. In the front, there are no type of darts. So it fits well. The thing is, this was a medium, so I made it smaller to me. So the back is kind of too wide. So it makes the front kind of pucker here a little bit. But that is what we're trying to figure out today. The technical side of the garments. I also have a bunch of trousers that I like am taking inspiration from, like from each pair of pants. Like, what do I like from it? Do I want more like the exposed pockets, or do I want like the hidden side pocket? Do I want to show a front button or like a buttonhole, or do I want like a clasp so it's hidden? You know, that type of stuff is what we're figuring out today. We're gonna sketch it out, and we're going to also do a technical flat sketch on Adobe Illustrator. I will teach you guys how to do that. It's not very complicated. So that is the deal for today. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, so I have my sketchbook here, eraser, pen, and pencil, and I have my croquis. So croquis are like a woman or a man, whatever, a model that you trace out, and that typically you would like put underneath your piece of paper, and you would trace them out and then draw your design on them. This is what basically every single designer does. Like if you draw your person from scratch every time, either you're amazing or you're wasting time. Because that is just like, I do not have time to be drawing a person from scratch every single time. Like, no thank you. I am not a fashion illustrator. Like, I will design, but I feel like I'm such a more technical designer. Like, I just love the sewing, and it's all just in my head. Sometimes like I just can't put it down on paper, so I don't sketch as much. I just love to make it. But this is another croquis. I use this for my flat sketches, my technical designs. A flat sketch, technical design, is basically like you're showing the details in the garment, like where the darts are, like where the what is top, like where there's going to be stitching, where the pockets are, you know, the details of the actual garment, not like the fashion illustration of it. So I take this, I just printed this out from the internet, and I put it right on top, or I put it underneath my paper. What am I saying? And I'm gonna start off by drawing out the garment, but not necessarily tracing out the actual figure, just like the piece. So first thing we're gonna make is the vest. Got our shoulders, the arms. You know, how deep do we want this V? I don't even actually need to make both sides. I just need to make one side. Yeah, we're just gonna do one side, because then we're just gonna flip it on the computer. So we're just gonna be working with the one side. You know, where do I want the point of this? How does this look like? And I like to refer back to this, so I like remember. Now I need to decide, do I want a little shoulder princess seam like that, or do I want no seam? I think I like the look of having this seam here, plus it kind of just like makes it fit better along the chest. So we have that, and then we're gonna draw like how the back would be, kind of like a back shadow. So we have our first vest here. Okay, so for the back, there's no point in the back, but I will be adding a seam here as well. Has a scooped neckline, and I also want to add, okay, so I want to add some like strings in the back so that you can tie the waist tighter in the back, like just tie like a bow, or you could, people usually have, or a regular vest has like a buckle kind of thing that you would adjust, and I maybe might invest into adding it, or I might just do this. That is just something that you go about whenever you're kind of doing the cost. Like, do you want to spend that extra money to add into the garment? So that's something that I will figure out when I'm sampling it. And now we're going to move on to the pants. I was trying to figure out like what type of closure do I want in the front. I know that I want to do a zipper fly in the front, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to like a button hole with like a button like the top, or have it like a closed button and have like a flat hook to close it, which I think I prefer that just because it's a less of a buttonhole that I have to make. And honestly, I'm not great at buttonholes, and I already have to make 4 on the vest. 1 less buttonhole will just make my life easier. So we're gonna do a flat hook to, and either I found some that you can just kind of like fold, like kind of clip on to the fabric, and not hand sew. So I kind of want to try those out. Hopefully they don't suck. But all right, now we have the pants, and I was trying to figure out if I wanted to make them culotte, like kind of like a capri cooler, basically culotte, where they're kind of just like a little bit shorter and they like flare out like this. Which I have a pair of trousers like that I love and I wear religiously as well. But I'm not sure how many people like that style, and I'm not sure. No, I just like to make stuff that I know I can just wear in so many different ways. So I'm just gonna keep them straight leg. And if someone wants culotte, you know, you can hit me up and I will just do it for you, like custom order or something. So I'm gonna keep them straight, and I'm not gonna make them very super tapered. I want them a little bit wide, just like that. My lines are so not straight, but you know, you get it. Tapered. I'm not gonna like roll them up or anything. They're just gonna be just like that. And then I want to have like an exposed pocket, so like your hand would go into that. You know, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to have like a hidden pocket just like in the side seam and it wouldn't look like this, or exposed, but the hidden pocket would simplify my life. But I honestly love the look of having like the exposed kind of pocket. And then I want to have 2 darts. Why did I make it so long? I want to have 2 pleats, 2 pleats right here. And I'm not sure if I want to have them kind of like sewn down 1 inch and then it like, you know, flares out, or just fully open from the top. That's something that I will figure out also whenever I am creating the sample. Okay, so for the back of the pants, I actually want to add a elastic band in the back so that there's a lot more ease in the waist, and if you were to, you know, gain more weight around your waist, it's not super tight, because I have a pair of pants that have the waistband, you know, perfectly to my waist, but then whenever I get bloated and I'm wearing them, I have to unbutton them because I can't breathe. They are like literally suffocating me, and I don't like that. And I have another pair of trousers where it has an elastic waistband in the back, and I don't have to really do that because it stretches with my waist, and I like that. So I feel like I want to have an elastic casing in the back so that there's more room. And also I love having things that are adjustable, like my Lana dress design. Like you can literally lace, the back is laced up so you can adjust it to your waist. And also like all of my bustier patterns have lace up in the back. Like I just love having things that are adjustable because they just last you longer, and you can adjust it to your fit, which is always like the biggest struggle when designing and when you're sewing, like just making perfect fit. And there's just so many different body shapes, and it's so intimidating. So I really like having like adjustable things so that there really is no way that you can fail in the fitting, because people can adjust it to themselves. So with the straps in the back here, like you can adjust it to your waist and you can make it more fitted if you want, and then the waistband, you know, it stretches with you. So since there is going to be an elastic casing, there are not going to be any darts in the back. It'll just kind of naturally gather with the elastic. And also I'm not adding any pockets in the back. Honestly, I don't want to add any pockets in the back. Save myself the trouble. All you need are the front, some good deep front pockets. This will be like on the inside, but some good deep pockets, and that is all you need. And that is it for the sketch. Literally, since it is such a simple design, that is all that needs to be done. And now we're going to trace it out of pen to darken up the lines. Hey, so I decided to split up this video and put the Adobe Illustrator part on a different video so that if you just want to learn how to do that, then you can go and watch that. And if you're here just to follow along and you don't really care to watch that, then you don't have to. So this is it for today's video. I hope that you guys liked it, and if you did, press that like button. And if you are going to follow along, make sure to subscribe, because in next week's video we're going to start sampling the vest and we're going to start making out of muslin and pattern making, so you don't want to miss out on that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.